missing an extra appendage to try to make it. But I still made it happen, and he moved pretty good. So I'm going to try to get this year to see what we can do.
Yeah, and it's about to start. Can you tell us a little bit about the competition?
Well, Crab Derby, it kind of times out with Preakness and set up horses. We have crabs that are running, and when we hear that ready to say go, lift that little cake on the top, and they start scurrying, hopefully, and we have to make a move as far as we can with the little ball, and then ball that they want to chase, and then also we have to get them going. Sometimes squirting with water kind of gets them going. So depending on if the crab is active or not. This year, actually, it's kind of funny. The guy said the first time, usually he brings male crabs. This is the first year that he brought female crabs. So I was like, okay, I'm going with the lady. I'm going, it's woman power today. So we're going to see what happens. Yes. Box 45, so Box 45 in the house, and so, yeah, I appreciate that, and, you know, I'm chief meteorologist over there, so we're hoping for nice, clear conditions for my race. Well, every year, Lexington Market sponsors what we call the Lexington Market Preakness Crab Derby. It's in conjunction with the Preakness, which is held at Pimlico once a year. And it's a part of the Triple Crown, you know, there's with the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont Stakes. And of course, the Preakness is a very important part of the Triple Crown that the horse racing industry values so much. Here at Lexington Market, we race crabs. We put them in a little box, we squirt water on them, bounce a ping pong ball in front of them. First crab to cross the finish line wins a donation to the owner's personal charity. Whichever charity they want to give to, that's the charity that wins cash prizes. Upwards of $500 is given to a charity because their crab crossed the finish line at world famous Lexington Market in the heart of downtown Baltimore.
So what happens to your crab? That is a great question. I would love to know why my crabs are sat here and it didn't move at all. I tried the little wall, I tried the water. I think maybe if I had old day, that's the only thing that's scary about. Thanks for joining us today. Show's Tuesday. Great. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I think Viagra kind of was finished. Southern Power was done with them right there. First round, though, I mean, we dominated, total domination. And then the second time, if you notice, the distance on this one was still just as good. I mean, it went furthest just a long way. So I didn't realize that he didn't know direction very well. One fan said that we need to have GPS next year. Oh, yeah, sure. It's a great event. I finished in second, but last year I was very fortunate to have a victory. So back-to-back years, I've been walking away with something in here to discuss. What do we do? It's bad for horse racing. So bringing us together is a great idea. My pleasure.
Hi, welcome to the Team Scene. I'm here with Connie Lamont. And can you tell me a little about the Barbizon competition today?
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here today. This is probably, I want to say, my 8th or 9th time coming. And over the years, I've been able to utilize talent from Barbizon in many different films and for different occasions.
Hi, welcome back to the Teen Scene. I'm Amber Thomas. I'm here with Faith Muhammad. Your boutique. My boutique is brand new. It's located in Essex, Maryland, and we cater to prom, pageant, and apparel.
better than a bottle of Coke. So go with a cheeseburger and salad, a hamburger, or a hot dog and salad. That can have a great taste of Coca-Cola, coffee, almost anything you can think of. That's one reason why America's most favorite soft drink, Coke. It's a little thing. Since red on these snowboard is the not on these snowboard that comes from a silly sad color. Snowboard is so sad color, it makes me want to dance.
Thank you for watching another great episode of Teen Scene. Thank you for watching all the models and the actors here today. Catch us next time on a great episode of Teen Scene. That's it for today. I'm Amber Thomas. See you next time. I'm Amber Thomas.
And I'm Cooper Carrevo.
And today we're doing a special Teen Scene telethon for Ignatius Ellinger. We're here with Shalik Fulton from Youth Commission.
Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
Tell us a little bit about what you do in the Youth Commission.
Oh, okay. So I'm the chair of the Mayor's Youth Commission. The Youth Commission is basically a mirror image of the Baltimore City Council. It's 14 members at large. We have 3 commissioners that concentrate on things that plague our community, whether it's youth violence prevention, the actual youth violence. I know a commissioner is working on financial literacy, trying to get, and also another one is working on trying to get young people to get out and vote. So that's the type of things that we do. Basically, we are a mirror image of the Baltimore City Council. We work to basically give a voice to the young people that does not have a voice. We also provide recommendation to the mayor, city council president, and different municipal agencies throughout the city.
So what do you personally do in the Youth Commission?
Well, I'm actually the chair. I'm behind making sure that the commission is actually running, the meetings are being ran properly, to make sure that we have representation throughout the city, and just to make sure that the organization is the well-oiled machine that it is.
Okay.
That sounds really great.
It is. It's real highlight, the good that Baltimore's young people are doing, and I just thank you all for the opportunity to come on your show.
Thank you for being here.
Don't forget to call the number on the screen. We'll be back. So joining us now is Congresswoman Helen Bentley. Welcome to the show.
And I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Tell us a little bit about what you do, or did.
What I did? Well, I was a journalist first, and almost immediately when I came to Baltimore, I was put on what we call the beat to cover the waterfront, and I'm still at the waterfront, and that was a long time ago, I can tell you. To him, he doesn't know anything about shipping. I knew shipping. And this was a political battle. And it was finally because the White House got word that the press was going to get on this story about the man in Ohio versus me. And so I was offered the chairmanship. Wow. And I took it.
Thank you for being on the show today. It's so glad to hear about your story and everything. And thank you, Norris Hans, for donating. Thank you very much, and we'll be right back.
Teen Scene today. I'm Cooper Carrevo.
And I'm Amber Thomas.
And we will see you next time.
Hi, welcome to the Teen Scene. I'm Amber Thomas, and today we're here with Delaney Hancock and Elaf Zahid. So welcome to the Teen Scene. How are you guys today?
Good. How are you?
Good. So can you guys tell me a little bit about yourselves, and what was it like to win the Women of Tomorrow Award?
Well, I'm from Pakistan, and we moved here in 2001, so I pretty much grew up in America. And I live in Lake Arnold. I'm a good student, I suppose. And my guidance counselor nominated me for this award, and I was pretty excited when I actually got the honorable mention.
How about you?
I live in Leonardtown, Maryland, and I'm in the STEM program, so I go to Great Mills High School. When I found out that I was nominated for this award, I was really excited because the lady who nominated me, her granddaughter went to a workshop I held for acting, and she was one of the sweetest girls there. So it was really cool to see like her grandmother nominated me, and I was really excited.
So, do you guys play any sports or have any hobbies?
I play field hockey and lacrosse, and I play piano too.
That's cool.
I like to take chorus, and I really like reading and art.
So do you have a favorite book and author?
Well, right now it's the Divergent series.
Yeah. So you play piano. How long have you played piano?
I've been taking piano lessons since I was in kindergarten, so it's been a long time.
I could never do that. Do you guys have any role models?
I'd say my mom is probably my role model. She's a CCD teacher, she's my Girl Scout leader, and she works too, and somehow she manages to find time for all 4 of her kids.
I would say my role model is my dad and my mom, because my dad, he's really smart in chemistry, and that's like science, so I really like science, so I can always go to him. And I like also my mom, because she really like helps me out with everything.
Can you guys tell me what it was like, the experience the night that you received the award?
I was really nervous but excited at the same time, and I wasn't really sure like what to expect, but once I got there, it was really fun. It was really neat, and when I had to say my speech, I was really nervous. I was afraid I was going to like mess it up or something, but it was fun and really exciting.
Yeah, I think it was really fun too, because like I didn't know what to expect at all, because I haven't like been nominated for like such a big award, especially from the state of Maryland. So I was like really excited and nervous because I didn't know what to expect.
We're going to go for a break right now. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be right back with the Teen Scene.
Hi, welcome back to the Teen Scene. I'm Amber Thomas. We have a great show for you guys today. We're going to be talking about historical figures, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're talking about historical figures today. Do you guys know any historical figures you'd like to talk about?
Well, I'm not really a big sports fan, but Babe Ruth stuck out to me because he started off in a small school for boys at St. Mary's, and they had this coach called Jack Dunham, I think. He owned the Boston Orioles, and he came to watch Babe Ruth play, and he signed him a contract that day. And since then, his career took off, and he's won lots of awards, and he was in the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1963.
Well, I think we have a clip, so let's look at it.
History of the World Series. Listen in as the Babe himself recalls that epic moment.
Well, I stepped out of the box, and by that time there was over space. When I was just going to feel my forest, I stumbled at the next pitfall right past the place. Well, there you are.
As you watch him circle the bases, there is no question that he knows he has accomplished something extraordinary. The longest home run in Wrigley Field history, stroked with a vengeance. And still, the question is, did he or didn't he? Visit the Babe Ruth Museum and Birthplace and learn more about the greatest baseball player ever. I'm John Miller. Enjoy your tour.
Any historical figures you guys admire?
I have one. I'm definitely more of a science girl, so anybody else who's into science first would know Eugene or Jeannie Clark. She specializes in ecology and taxonomy of animals. A lot of people call her the shark lady, but she doesn't work with just sharks. She works with all sorts of fish. There's actually a few species named after her. but she discovered that one fish called Moses soulfish. She discovered the Moses soulfish, which secretes this like milky substance that can actually repel sharks. They just don't want to go near it. So that was really helpful for like divers who were kind of running into shark problems, and she was definitely a pioneer in science and ecology.
Well, I think we have a clip, so let's look at it.
Sharks are the most feared creatures in the ocean. Every now and then, sharks mistake surfers for seals. In result, they kill about 10 people each year. In several movies, such as Jaws, you'll see women running and screaming from the beach while men are being portrayed as brave by going after these gigantic fish. One living today, her 4 children all continued on to be very successful. She is currently married to Henry Kahn, and they live a quiet life in South Florida. Even though she is 86, she has not fully finished her research. Her latest project involves the behavior of tropical sandfish and deep-sea sharks. She has been mentioned in 12 articles, and she has recently written for National Geographic magazine. In my opinion, Jeannie has made a huge contribution to science and is a role model to all aspiring women scientists.
Wow, that was a great clip. Do you guys have any historical figures?
Well, I know a lady named Betsy Ross. She changed the 6-pointed star to the 5-pointed star, and also George Washington asked her to make an American flag.
Oh, yeah. Do you know anything about Betsy Ross?
Well, I also know that she had 3 husbands, and they all died very tragic deaths.
Betsy Ross really inspires me.
Well, I think we have a clip of Betsy Ross. Let's take a look at it. Thank you for watching. Hi, welcome back. We're here with Lakeisha Johnson. So, thank you for being here today on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Okay, so I work with the Baltimore City Youth Coalition as well, and I'm a person of many hats. So I serve as the public, like a person who really does like a lot of partnerships and special events, and I also chair the Health Committee and the Youth Violence Prevention Committee.
What's it like chairing the Youth Health Committee?
Well, it's pretty cool. Like I get a chance to just spend a lot of time with different people, because like a lot of times typically when they think about youth, they just think about like youth who are always doing like bad and negative things, whatever like that, and quote unquote delinquents, what they like to call us sometimes also. But it's a pleasure also meeting people like yourselves and people who are homeless, like homeless youth and disabled youth and LGBTQ youth. It's just a pleasure just to meet everyone and being under one roof, just to discuss different issues that are plaguing our community, whether it's being obesity or just insecurities that can have like health effects and everything like that. So it's a wonderful and amazing opportunity to chair that committee.
So what have you done here in Baltimore?
So in Baltimore, I've done a lot of things in Baltimore. Chairing with the commission. This is going into my second year, second to third year. I've been part of the commission, and I've done numerous things. We put on different programs, like Shalik was speaking about earlier with the whole April 4th event. That was one of my babies that I kind of helped to put together, being a special events coordinator, and that definitely was a success. Many block parties. We do about 12 to 15 on average every summer. We second and fourth Thursday, so this actually is our second Thursday of the month. You all can almost, can come down. We're at City Hall, it's a public building, just have ID. We have a committee meeting beginning at 5:30, which is actually my committee meeting, so you'll be able to sit in on my meeting to see what we're doing and what we're up to with that. And also, immediately following after that, we have our general body meeting at 6:30. So from 5:30 to 6:30 and 6:30 until.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on the show today.
Yes, thank you.
We'll be right back.
Hi, welcome back to the Teen Scene. We're still here with Taylor. Taylor, could you give us any advice to the teen audience?
Stay in school. It's important. Find someone who can mentor you, whether they're in your community, in your church, or someone in the family. It's always important to have a mentor, and always be the best you can be, because you never know who's going to be watching.
That's really nice.
Oh, thanks.
So what are your hopes and goals for the future? Do you know what college you want to go to?
I know where I want to be. I want to go to Florida International University. I've always been interested in traveling, so I want to go into the hospitality industry and hopefully work in hospitality and tourism management.
Do you have any role models?
I do. Two go to my church, Felicia Jones and Manetta Coles, and they've been with me like all my life. I've grown up with them, and I think it's important to surround yourself with mentors and people you can look up to no matter what avenue you decide to take in life, and I feel like they're the ones for me.
So I know you played tennis. How long have you been playing tennis?
I started when I was really young. It was always a sport me and my family loved. And then when I went to school, I started playing my varsity tennis team in 7th grade, and I've been playing on the team for years with me and a few of my best friends. I just really enjoy the sport, and I've been on playing for a while.
What's your favorite thing about tennis?
My favorite thing about tennis is the accuracy it takes to like aim a ball, and when I do that, I know I put a lot of work into getting that point, and so I'm just pride. I have a lot of pride knowing that I won that game on my skill, on my technique.
Can you tell us about your family life and about your brothers?
Yeah, I have 2 brothers, Kayla Ikenna and Miles. My parents, Cheryl and Dale. I'm a Christian. I have a dog. His name is Prince. I love my family a lot, and we do a lot of family activities.
Okay. So we were talking about music a little bit before the interview. What's your favorite kind of music?
I like old school R&B, pop. I'm not necessarily a fan of rap. My favorite artist is probably someone a little older, Sam Cooke. My dad kind of got me hooked on him.
We're here with Taylor, the recipient of the Women of Tomorrow Award. Do you have any last thoughts?
I just wanted to say thank you again for the award itself, and I want to say a massive thank you to the people who nominated me and who let me achieve this award, Reverend Sam Tarver, my minister at church, and Mrs. Tamika Bunbury. She's the Chief of Staff for Councilwoman Ingrid Turner, and she helped me to discover this award so that I could get it. That's it.
Well, thank you for coming today. We had a great time. Thank you for watching. We're going to go to a break right now. We'll be right back to the teen scene. I have to talk to you because I'm
We're here at the Maryland Historical Society.
Deborah, could you tell us a little bit about the flag?
Sure. What we have here is a reproduction of the flag that flew over Fort McHenry during the Battle of Baltimore. The original flag is at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., and it doesn't resemble its original self. So a member of the Historical Society here, one of the staff, had this vision of recreating this flag. So she had to go about finding the material, finding the method, finding the people, and managed to pull this off over this last summer, which was the 200th anniversary of the making of this flag. And it would be a year until the flag would make its major place in history with Francis Scott Key. But it was really kind of exciting for me and for the other women who are here to work on this flag at the same time that Mary Pickersgill did, who was the widow who was born in Philadelphia, who came to Baltimore to make flags as a business. Flag making is great for women to do, and in a seaport community, ships always need flags. You're close to the government here, the government always needs flags, so you can support yourself quite well. And Mary Pickersgill did and became a prominent member of the community. But she made this flag in 6 weeks with 6 women, her daughter, a couple of nieces, some indentured servants, a slave, and perhaps her mother, who had been a direct competitor of Betsy Ross's during the Revolutionary War, probably worked on it, but she was about 83 at the time. The flag is an astonishing 42 by 30 feet. It was constructed mostly at Mary Pickersgill's townhouse in Fells Point. And when it outgrew her townhouse, it moved to the brewery nearby. And eventually, Olmsted collected his flag, brought it to Fort McHenry, and there it was for that fateful battle, the date that saved Washington and America, because up till the point of the Battle of Baltimore, things hadn't been going very well. So I suppose it's because Washington was a new city and there wasn't quite the same investment there as there was in Baltimore. And so Baltimore was intent on taking its stand. And we have this flag.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're welcome. My family stitched on the front of the flag. And not start along. So the back is cut out behind those stars, and then the white.
Well, do you guys have any advice for 8th graders who are going to 9th grade?
Do your schoolwork.
Just keep your head high and don't let anyone bring you down.
And make sure you're hanging around the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be yourself because you're going to be mixed up in a lot of different cultures and different people, and you need to stay true to yourself.
Definitely stay organized, keep an agenda. It may be overwhelming at first, but if you stay organized, keep an agenda, write things down, do your schoolwork on time, it'll help.
Be friendly.
Very true. Yeah, it's really not as bad as it seems. Just don't fall for peer pressure. Be your own self.
Don't be scared to talk to any of the upperclassmen because they are actually nice.
Yeah, they're actually pretty cool. They're like, oh, hey, naked.
And if you go to the same school, as people you were in middle school with, just try to hang out with them more. Yes, that'll help out a lot, having friends from middle school come to high school with you.
If you're in the hallway and you're the smallest one, go behind the tallest person. It works for me.
I know that. Got it. So, do you guys have any tips for high school? Any fun activities you've done throughout high school?
I'm in color guard. I spin the baton for the marching band. So.
One thing I do is anime club.
Anime club, cool.
I'm a part of theater. I do theater productions. Every time we have them, they're fun.
I'm a cheerleader. I like cheering on my school and getting that energy up. And I'm actually a flyer, so I like waving signs and being friendly.
Well, we had a really fun time talking about summer plans in school. So we hope you guys enjoyed the show. Wow, it was a great show. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed your summer. Thank you for watching.